Hey guys, it's Philip from AAAWave Mining. Just wanted to talk about my 5700 XT rig I built running 13 GPUs of the 5700 XTs. 12 of them are the Red Power or Red Devils, Powercolor Red Devils, and I have one of the Asus Turf 5700 XTs. Just to get a quick overview here, what I have running is I have two of the 1500 watt Thermaltake PCUs, which are really awesome. They have a bunch of PCIe slots and to handle this amount of GPUs with the power needed. As you can see, I have one here and one here. I'm also running the Kingston SSD with Hive on it. Now I was running Hive on a USB stick, but I just had a lot of issues going on, and I noticed I had less rig crashes and problems when I put it on a SSD. So that's what I'm running on right there. The other thing I picked up, and thanks to Red Panda Mining for you guys got to check out his channel. He's got some awesome videos, and highly recommend his channel. But I know watching him, he was running one of these power cable bars from NerdGerz. This thing is awesome. It hooks up to a 240 volt, as you can see there, and it's got surge protection and a bunch of slots. I picked up these cool red cables with over on Amazon, and I also have one of these wireless outlets that I can turn my rig off and on remotely, which is great if you're out of town or need to reboot your rig on the fly like that. So that's very helpful. Back over to the rig. So I was fortunate enough to pick up one of the Asus H370 mining boards over on eBay. I found somebody selling it brand new, and brand new box, closed box, and it's awesome because you can actually take these USB lines and run directly into the motherboard without having the little adapters there. So it's great. You can actually run up to 20 GPUs on this rig, or actually, excuse me, on that motherboard. And I'm running 13 right now. Take a look over here on the back. Another thing is, obviously this thing is generating a lot of heat. So I picked up one of these, I think they kind of use it for like hydroponic, for greenhouses, but it works really awesome. It's one of these fans or vent fans. As you can see, it's, I need to do a little bit more with the airflow here, but it's still sucking a good amount of heat out through this line. And this is one of the vent users here. Got AC Infinity. I have it off right now because it's a little bit loud, but it does help to take a lot of the heat out because this thing does put out quite a bit of heat. There you go, there, another quick view. The other thing is I picked up from Amazon some of these cable management, kind of like this braided material here. It really helps to keep the cable management under wraps, no pun intended. This is obviously a lot of wires and stuff going on, and it just really helps keep things organized, and especially if you have to do any sort of maintenance or anything like that, which is great. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is how I started to build this rig. When I initially started out, obviously with this one 5700 XT, and I bought one of those basic aluminum frames off of Amazon, and that's when I first got into mining. I was watching a lot of the Red Panda Mining videos and Boss Coin, and this seems kind of cool. Let me see if I can build it and get into mining a little bit. So of course, like everything else, one GPU turned into many GPUs. And that's how I ended up building this rig with 13. Now, initially I did not start off on Hive OS. I started off with Windows. I tried downloading some of the, individual miners like Phoenix Miner, and then I migrated over to MinerStat, which runs on, well, you can run, MinerStat on Linux or also on Windows, and I was using the Windows version. That worked really great for a while, and I actually still use it on some of my other rigs, especially if you have a computer that you're mining on and you need to still have it, if you're still going to run it and use the computer for work or something else, you can have that kind of running in the background. So that works really well. But the reason why I switched the Hive is, when I started to get this many GPUs with this rig, I started to have a lot of crashes and whatnot. I had to do some tweaking with the overclock settings, so I was constantly logging into my rig here remotely, and it just kind of got very time consuming to go into each GPU and reset the overclock settings. I was using the MS Afterburner. I tried more power tools, and then, like I said, there's some overclock ability with the with MinerStat, but I just had too many crashes and had to constantly reset everything. So I started to do some research and found out about Hive OS, and that's when I gave that a try. And honestly, it's been an awesome experience. I did have to run Hive OS beta with the 5700 XTs. On my other rigs, I have a 3080, one of the new 3080s, and then I have a 2070 that I'm running the non-beta version of Hive on. But for some reason, the 5700 XTs, I was not able to work on the regular version of Hive, only with the beta. So that's been very efficient for me, and it's been working great. And also, for some reason, I had to run Team Red Miner. I was using Phoenix Miner for the longest time, but when I got up to 13 GPUs, for some reason, I keep having random GPUs crash. First I was checking the GPUs to make sure everything was connected, or make sure none of the risers were shorting out or having any sort of those issues. I ended up going through unplugging each one of the GPUs and booting up and running each one at a time, and everything ran smooth, except when they all were running, I started to get those crashes. So for some reason, the Phoenix Miner with at least this rig and that amount of GPUs, not having much luck. So I switched over to Team Red Miner, and it's actually been working really great. Before I did any sort of overclocking, I was definitely up there with the amount of kilowatts and power usage per card. I think stock it was over 200 something, with the wattage per card, and I was a lot lower with the mega hash rate. And I decided to, watch another one of Red Panda Mining's videos he put out on BIOS modding the 5700 XT. I'll submit the link in the description below instead of trying to remake it. He had a really good video. He's got a how-to guide on how to go in and do the BIOS modding for the 5700 XTs. Essentially, you gotta, you do it into Windows. You pull up each card, and you copy the 1500 RAM timings over, and then you do the BIOS mod. And it's better to do each card at a time, so that you don't run into any sort of issues. It's always good to save your original BIOS in case you ever need to do a return or ROI on the card or something like that. But like I said, I'll put the description below on that one. And anyways, what you guys are probably wondering is how much mega hash is this rig putting out, and how much power usage. Well, after the BIOS modding, it's putting out about 717 mega hash right now, and the power usage is around 1500 kilowatts. The cards are ranging mainly between 115. One of them's running 104, which is really low, but around 114, 15 to 124, 125 kilowatt per card there. So the total, once again, is 1,500 kilowatts, or 15 actually is the last time I checked is what it was reading, at about 717 mega hash on Team Red Miner. So it's pretty cool. Definitely does a great job. It was a fun project, and I plan to do another one here soon. The next one I plan to build will be probably with some NVIDIA cards. I know I've been debating whether I should, I know the resale prices on these cards are definitely have gone up. I know when I got these, they were around 400, 439, I think, on Amazon, and now they're, $500-$600 range, even used. So I was kind of wondering if I should sell these and replace them with newer model cards. I know that might be a smart thing to do, especially with the prices up, or just keep running it and invest any profits in some newer cards. The market's crazy right now, especially with Ethereum's over 1,000. Bitcoin was 40 something the other day, 40,000. I know it dropped a little bit back down as of making this video today, but definitely it's a fun project. It's fun to do. Definitely costs a little bit of money, but I think it's worth it. And if you can make some profits in the end, that's what it's all about, right? But anyways, thanks for watching. I look forward to posting another video soon. You guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. Smash that like button. I am a new YouTube channel trying to start up here, so anyways, yes, smash that like button, subscribe. Shout out again to Red Panda Mining, who definitely inspired me to get into mining. And check out his channel along with Voscoin. Great information, great how-to videos, great updates on the mining world and what's going on right now. But yeah, anyways, enjoy. Thank you guys.